Так. Добрый вечер всем. Собственно, сегодня, наверное, уже попытаемся допройти последние эпизоды Волка. И так как сегодня очень радостное событие, спустя полгода мастер Миядзаки таки включил сервера в третьем Дарке, а там, так сказать, чем черт не шутит, может и во втором, в первом включат. Скорее всего, следующая игра будет третий Дарк на стриме. Это вот очень такое радостное событие сегодня под вечер произошло, и я ему очень рад. Здравствуйте, капитан Белоус. Собственно, поехали. Что тянуть? 4-й эпизод в овечьей шкуре. Развязочка все ближе и ближе.
It's as simple as that. Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in Glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
If you had just waited for me to explain before telling Beast.
Bigby, how could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show, but, you know...
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen.
И снова квартира Шрифа. Давненько мы здесь не были.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep needing that, old boy.
Мерзость.
I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Бля, действительно, еще бы не вправить самому себе руку-то. Звуки, конечно, просто потрясающие.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so...
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
Because I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart.
Он дожил до такого времени, если его просто серебряные пули убивают. Немножко странно. Если честно. Что никто до этого не догадался, что оборотня можно убить серебряными пулями?
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Хороший доктор. Нравится.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I've seen him take worse.
Not as good as can be expected, I think.
So, not well then.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Да я тоже, в общем-то, рад.
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived...
I'm pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong
Я
way.
обожаю эту свинюшку.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him
Надо
to
будет
attack us
почитать.
so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
Yeah, thanks, Snow. For all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop?
Да Крейн
Or that the
чмошник.
Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. And Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore.
Crane was a puppet. And the crooked man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily? And Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried.
А до этого-то мы как-то по-другому действовали.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice...
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Но я не убил того челика.
I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself, okay?
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What
Может быть,
situation?
мэра из
All
отпуска вызвать,
unglamored
кстати.
fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour.
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Ну, кстати, справедливо вполне. Тем более же он, блядь, на свинью похож.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Непривычно, конечно,
what is
но... Это все-таки
Okay,
не жаба в
I'll let
трениках.
him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think
Ну,
that could
поехали тогда.
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
be? Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Без Б, братан. Блин, какой же все-таки тут визуал и музыка, как же они хороши. прям вот ни к чему не прикопаешься. Мгм. Эпизод 4 в овечьей шкуре. Ну привет, русалочка.
Sheriff.
Hi, Narissa. Have a seat.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
Let's just say I've been better.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
Или может.
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
Crane wasn't the murderer. The open arms was a setup. And you sent me there. Was there someone else you wanted me to find there?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
Видите, у нас тут такой ливень начался, нужно было сходить окна закрыть. Это бы все залило нафиг.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! His lips are sealed!
Тише,
What?
тише.
You can't! Just stay back!
Блять, хорошо не пытался снять, видимо.
You can't!
То ей бы башку небось отрезала.
Slow down. It's all right.
А вот, видимо, что с этой-то стало. С Верой. Ей сняли ленточку и башку отрубила.
Don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons,
Да, вот это, видимо...
if you take them off.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us?
Без
I
вопросов.
could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Правда, уже как бы об этом и Баффин знает, и Снежка знает, все знают.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay then. Good work. So,
Умный
about
волк.
Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
That's what Nerissa was doing, telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back.
Престосан.
She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
Ну,
That would explain why they
в
called.
общем-то,
We
именно
need
так
to
и
solve this
произошло.
before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Больше не хочешь с нами никуда ходить? Понимаю. Once upon a time.
And you didn't
Так,
want
у
to
нас
tell
есть
me
бабки,
you were
кстати.
included.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
Блин, ты-то чем-то недовольна, я не понял.
What's this about? Well?
Nice to see you too, Beauty. Snow sent me.
Oh, what for?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
Well, you're not the only one.
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
If someone called, it must have been Beast. I certainly didn't.
Okay,
You know, if you had just kept your mouth shut about me, Beast wouldn't have lost his head over at the open arms. He never would have even found the place. And I wouldn't have had to spend the night defending myself for keeping secrets from
Так
Big
мы ничего
Wolf.
не делали, алло.
I lost my job because of you. I needed that.
Who's there? Beauty?
if you don't want to talk, can you just get Beast for me?
I don't know. Talking has a way of escalating with you.
Женщины.
Bigby's here.
Hi, Bigby. Can you give us a minute? A
Ну, по
word
крайней мере,
in
больше
private?
не
I think that's a
бросается
good idea.
с кулаками.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
Now, Beauty, let's not make a problem.
Да, так-то
What are you
вообще
doing here?
неплохо тут все
Do you
живут.
need to bring Bigby into this?
We talked about it already.
Talk about living in the past.
I just don't think he's going to improve our situation.
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
I know you're gonna disagree, but if he can't keep a little secret, how can we trust him
Сейчас,
with
блядь, вазу
this?
разобьет, небось.
Well, of course you do. Whatever. It's not just
Ты не
that.
разбил.
Who follows him around?
We're out of money and we're up against the wall here, okay? So can we finish this later? Now that Bigby's here, let's just...
Fine. Go on.
Так, ну и... Мне прям постучать надо. Нет, сами вышли, отлично.
Sorry, we've had a long night.
Yeah. What's that you always say? Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What's that supposed to mean?
Beauty!
What? It's a fair question. He's the sheriff, not an interior decorator.
You've lived here a long time, and you've never called me over. So what's this about? Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
That's part of it, but...
We can't bring him into this. He's just going to make things worse. He always does.
Well, he's here now, so let's see what he can do.
Как же с ними тяжело,
Why
однако.
are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
Look, I'm not here to referee. You called me, okay? So cut the bullshit and quit wasting my time.
Just answer me this first. What if we did have some information on the crooked man? If we talk, we're putting ourselves at risk. Could you protect us? I've seen what happens when you cross him.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We're not!
And just tell me what's going on here.
You get used to a certain way of doing things, and sometimes it just gets away from you.
I just wanted to give Beauty the kind of life she deserves. You understand that, don't you? And there's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast!
And we're out doing something fabulous.
Вау.
Maybe I should.
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes?
Hey,
And we can't
We're not
come
done
to the
yet.
phone right now,
I
so
should-
leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep! That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
who is that?
The crooked man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money.
Ну, не так
The
уж и
Crooked Man's
сложно.
behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
О,
I guess
Yeah,
I'll go check out the
that's
Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages.
блядь, ближе к телу,
Listen to me
чел.
very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
Отличный план.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this
Какой-то,
place
однако.
feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Big
Да.
No, probably not.
So, where are you going? If
Ну,
this all
пошли
goes
в эту
sideways,
мясную
I'd like to know
лавку,
where it's
наверное,
coming from.
пойдем. Хотя что-то мне кажется, что я всю игру делаю выборы, куда пойти, не те.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait. I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could...
Ну, я же
help us
могу им
out?
денег, наверное, дать, да?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really
Ну,
appreciate it.
еще бы.
What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Блять, 5 секунд назад они меня ненавидели. Теперь уже, о, спасибо. There was a wolf. Как никогда это не парится, не дай бог. Ладно. Курение вредит здоровью, поэтому... Мясо. Вкусно.
Not very
Не
appetizing.
очень вкусно.
Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Как-то неправильно, что что-то, видимо, все заморожено, да? Может, нам это как-то поторопиться? Нет, давай-ка это самое. Будем звонить звонок. А может, и надо было бы звонить звонок.
Bigby Wolf?
Здрасте. Проверка.
Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip.
А можно что-то
Oh, I
без
can have
корки
some
льда?
wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs.
Давай
I
сразу.
know Bloody Mary hangs around here.
Пардоньте секунду. Уну, так сказать, моменту.
Here, I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean.
Чувак, чувак.
What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
And what if I do find something here? 'Cause if you haven't been straight with me,
Really, Sheriff, you won't.
we'll see about that.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just
Вот
gotta go check on
сучок.
that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just
Сучок.
have to go see.
Бегом за ним. Не нравится мне эта кнопка. Совсем мне эта кнопка не нравится.
Shit.
Вкусно.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here.
Ничего не будем говорить.
Can you come back tomorrow, maybe? I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
Ты же вроде чувствовать должен по запаху, так где он? Волчонок.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh, God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby. What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Давай немножко его прижмем.
I fucking knew it! You are a part of this! You've been bullshitting me this whole time! Where's Mary? Where's the fucking crooked man? I will put your head through that fucking door! Tell me what I need to know. Now!
Запомни ты.
You're a monster. A fucking monster. Why are you doing this? I'm not part of their crew. Fuck.
Ну ты собрал типа
The
шерифа,
Crooked Man's
дружище.
people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long
Вот
time
он мне
ago.
сейчас сечет, походу, чем
All because of
тяжелый.
that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one.
Может, повернешься к нему?
Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. Shh.
Культура, детишки. Творит чуть... Опа! Что у нас тут? Так. Ведьминые зелья варим. Беги. Ах ты, сучок. Хитро выбоенный. Кнопочку он нажал. Засранец.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the
Так мог бы
crooked man
прийти уже
stepped on
давно
your
к нам
toes or
в
something.
офис, так сказать.
Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying,
Опа.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's, brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Huh. Looks like math or something. Shit. Is everybody on here? Do you know anything about this?
Нет,
I
ничего
don't
не
know.
знал.
A lot of fables out there.
Ничего не
need a lot of
слышал,
things.
ничего не видел. Пук-пук. Ну, мясник, ну, негодяй.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Ну, конечно, конечно. Какие проблемы?
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Сейчас я чувствую, он сейчас бежит и
Do you
закроет
see
меня
what's
здесь.
going on here?
Или что-нибудь в
All
этом
these
духе.
fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The raw materials and the slave labor to process them. And with all
Maybe,
this
кстати, если бы я
gear,
его не
it's
трогал, он
like
бы
they
меня
could make
здесь и
just
не
about any
оставил.
kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty
Maybe.
clear why.
Я прям чувствую, что он сейчас бежит и...
Why?
Doing it like this, it's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
And that fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, if finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow.
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn.
Да, надо было туда
If
идти,
I
видимо,
can find the
раньше.
mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're
А
just
чё тебе
as
надо-то,
fucked up
алё?
as they are. You really still are the big bad wolf.
Ты же ничего не
Is this what
просил.
you do? You just go around ruining Fable's lives?
I got a little hot, and, son of a... I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
You're going to protect me.
Ну, это же не его притон, он просто как бы, ну, что он мог сделать? Потому что он тревогу поднял, конечно, мудень тот еще. Who ruled the land?
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you're
I'm
the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no. So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
И он дерзкий, конечно.
The fucking hell!
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers?
О,
Or
чувак,
are
ну
you
ты точно
done
слышишь,
chasing your
типа,
tail?
сосину.
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park? That's it?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't
Что-то он
so tough.
не выглядит таким жестким.
You know what? Ah! You... Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog,
ты
you
серьезно?
got a lot of nerve.
Окей, это твоя драка, мужик. Без вопросов. Ой, там топор был.
Protecting your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Давай, дровосек, тащи топор. Тащи топор, братан. Что, больно? Тебе немножечко.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Неплохо, неплохо. Хорошо, ты меня рубанул. Тише, тише, тише.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you
Чел,
have?
мы тебе сейчас башку отрубим. Давай ты это.
That
Дерзи.
useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror.
The next thing you say better be something useful.
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where'd they take him? Where did they take Crane?
Oh, how the fuck should I know? They do what they do. You'll never see him again. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh? You won't be needing this anymore.
Нихера у него, конечно, хитрая ухмылочка. Слушай, у нас так приличное количество бабок уже.
Sick piece of...
Мы из квартиры у него забрали, здесь забрали.
Shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's
Да, ты
nothing
серьезно?
you
Ты
can
серьезно
do
решил
to bring them
повыебываться?
back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can roar, smash the
Интересно, а
place
можно вот
up.
наковальню на башку уронить?
Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Ладно, живи, брать.
Got a smoke?
Ладно, лесоруб вроде ничего такой. Васекич. Тоже мудак немножко, но добрый мудак вроде как, плюс-минус.
Thanks. Shitty brand. You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with.
Да, он, кстати, мне кажется, если бы мы с ним плохо себя обращались, он бы и нас сейчас стукнул топором.
Jersey was wrong, you know. About what? About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Видишь, да.
Yeah, you're damn right it is. All right, go do it then. Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
What are you gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
Давай, братан, давай.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now. Because we got the mirror, and once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand.
Ну что,
He
он
just
въебал,
doesn't want
въебался,
to
всю
join
игру
the rest.
въебался.
Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Эх, Макакич.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business. I
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and all the rest of wash?
Good.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. His old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get it sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Довольная жаба. Первый раз за игру он выглядит довольным. А вот кое-кто сейчас будет выглядеть очень недовольно.
Wanna talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up too.
Сидит уже на кол посадили, небось.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Какая женщина. Ух.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction.
Да, это по
Like the
комиксу
Bloody
играл.
Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like
И
we'll have to
большой
track
парень.
him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
О, боже, другая дверь.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
No.
We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Шук-шук-шук-шук-шук-шук-шук. Ну это, блядь, было проще, чем я думал, если честно. На, эту дверь. Вперед. Тук-тук-тук. Тук-тук.
Tim,
Кто такой?
what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
You know, I kinda thought the Crooked Man would have bigger guards. Trolls, ogres. I'm almost insulted he doesn't.
Maybe he just wants to talk. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
All right, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff. Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him,
Да, он
he
просто
doesn't
ангел
treat me
воплоти.
like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I ain't scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door. The boss is
You
there.
needn't worry.
I knew
He'll
that
come
much.
around. And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Здрасте, мальчики. Пизда вам.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm so sorry, sir. I had no
It's all
idea
right,
he would...
Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have
Надо
a
было
great
одного из
deal
этих
to
все-таки, наверное,
discuss.
завалить. Не нравится мне, что их так много.
It's over. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
О, что-то короткий эпизод какой-то.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one.
Смешно побежал.
How they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Какая женщина. Ну, почти все не захотели отправить Колина на ферму. Такие все добрые. Только 9% захотели этого челика доставить живым или мертвым. Серьезно? Что там были другие варианты? Ну, поехали. Последний эпизод очень клевый должен быть. Мы там посмотрим на большого волчика. Давайте только, наверное, все-таки книжку посмотрим. Куча новой инфы. Так. Похороны тролля. Великая Матерь Смерти постоянно наблюдает за нами. Под ее любящим взглядом сражаемся, лечим раны, празднуем победы, переживаем горе. А когда мы гибнем, она оказывается рядом. Ее объятия заставляют замолчать горы, большие камни. Похороны у троллей начинаются на закате. Они сваливают камни в одном месте, создавая пирамиду, символизируя поколение троллей, что будут после них. Все основывается на этом. Оружие раздается ближайшим товарищам тролля. Присутствующие в последний раз пьют спокойным, разбивают стаканы о камни. Затем тело сжигается, как бы прощаясь со всеми. Вивиан, девушка Джорджи. Много из прошлого Вивиан неизвестно, да и она сама ничего не рассказывает о той жизни в родных землях. В Фейблтауне она хотела начать жить с чистого листа, но теперь она работает на Джорджи в клубе «Сладкий десерт». Это не так уж плохо, Джорджи нравится Вивиан, поэтому он заставляет ее работать в отеле «Объятия». Взамен она играет роль хозяйки, помогает Джорджи терять желание посетителей. Доктор свиное сердце, военный хирург. Главный врач Фейблтауна. Он настолько преуспел в хирургии, что оперировал даже самого себя. Много лет он служил военным врачом, иногда используя свое умение, чтобы произвести впечатление на местных. Сейчас он возглавляет специальный исследовательский отдел в госпитале Мальтийского ордена, названный так, чтобы простаки не стали разбираться, чем он на самом деле занимается, а именно лечением сказаний. Всадник без головы, дух грозного ужасного немецкого наемника, потерявшего свою голову от пушечного выстрела во время войны за независимость. Вспомнился он тем, что одной ночью напугал Кабота Крейна в лесах сонной лощины. Ходит слух, что этот призрак — очередное новое воплощение древнего демона, который ранее принимал вид средневекового военачальника, которого был кнут из человеческих костей, а также был шотландским лордом, которого обезглавили во время борьбы за землю. Бард Сокот Копыт. Самый старый бар в Нью-Йорке. Он был тайно основан в 1725-м Старкадом, легендарным викингом и распутником. Это место, где сказания могут встретиться, выпить и поговорить. Известный тогда как таверна Грамматиса, он в конечном итоге был проигран племени горных троллей, которые быстро его переименовали и сделали своей собственностью. Холли, нынешний владелец бара, наследовал его от матери, когда та погибла из-за несчастного случая на лодке в начале 20 века. Тетушка Гринлиф, Белая Лань, садовод, алхимик и любительница животных, одна из немногих ведьм, живущих вне 13-го этажа, без надзора и ограничений. Ходят слухи, что после потери дочери в этих землях она страдает паранойей и депрессией. И выходит наружу только в образе воздушной Белой Лани, что вызывает множество слухов у жителей Брукхевена. Сосуд с чарами. Чары можно использовать различными способами, но самый частый способ их использования — это взять какой-нибудь сосуд или контейнер и наполнить его вещами, принадлежащими человеку, внешность которого накладывающий хочет скопировать. Для наложения чар нужна ведьма. У такого способа использования чар есть пара недостатков. Внешний вид будет полностью скопирован, но происхождение сосуда может сделать чары очень нестабильными. Кольцо очищения или очищающее кольцо было создано византийцами для защиты от ведьм. Позже оно было отдано Ланселоту, хозяйкой озера. После миграции в Новый Амстердам кольцо вернулось в министерство и находилось у Гринлиф на хранении. Кровавая Мэри, городская легенда. Женщина. Подлинная история человека по прозвищу Кровавая Мэри неизвестна, даже самые осведомленные сказания ничего не знают о ней. Известно только ее имя и то, что она явно склонна к насилию, а также у нее врожденное сопротивление к магии и заклинаниям, а еще странная способность использовать любую отражающую поверхность как портал, создающий дыру во времени и пространстве. Простаки считают ее плачущим призраком бездетной женщины, но доказательств этому нет. Серебряные пули — слабость волка. Легенда о великих и волшебных волках часто упоминает о их слабости к оружию, сделанному из серебра. Мне эти рассказы правдивые. Серебряная пуля, которой Мэри стреляла в Бигби, была не первой, но любая из них может стать для него последней. Любое серебро ослабляет Бигби и замедляет его восстановление силы, причиняет сильную боль. Новый заместитель Белоснежка. И кого-то Крейна похитили, король Коул до сих пор отсутствует, и поэтому все заботы о Фейблтауне легли на плечи Снежки. Она давно уже берет на себя множество дел, выполняя работу ленивого Крейна, но теперь на ней вся администрация. Ей придется выйти на новый политический уровень, с которым она раньше не сталкивалась. Дьявол из Джерси, головорез штата Садов. Не все сказания, пришедшие в этот мир, обосновались в Фейблтауне. Есть такие, кто живут в отдаленных уголках планеты, а есть те, кто предпочел штат Садов штату Нью-Йорк. Например, дьявол из Джерси. Слухи о его внешнем виде сильно разнятся, большинство упоминают о крыльях, но после встречи с этим легендарным топором пару лет назад про крылья перестали упоминать. Топор дровосека заколдован друидами. Сначала этот топор был простым инструментом для рубки деревьев, но позже он стал больше, чем просто топором. Когда его заколдовали, отметили рунами друиды. Но по-настоящему он стал легендой, как дровосек с помощью него распорол живот большого и страшного серого волка, чтобы спасти красную шапочку. Возможно, в нем таятся древние чары, но с виду это обычный качественный инструмент либо оружие. Иоганн, мясник. Его имя в Фейблтауне всегда упоминается вместе с пекарем и свечником, и как и другие торговцы, лавка Иоганна мясника служила городу на протяжении многих лет. Свежая вырезка, экзотическое мясо и даже целые коровы для огров и троллей, обладающих отменным аппетитом. Но бизнес Иоганна рухнул, не выдержав тяжелых времен. Качество его продукции падало, и его лавка стала прикрытием для делишек скрюченного дядюшки. Те, кто по-настоящему знали Иоганна, удивлялись, что с ним стало. Деньги пороты. Многие подумают, что синяя борода жертвует деньги правительству Фейблтауна ради каких-то особых привилегий или голоса в совете. Но все, что он хочет, это стабильность и устойчивость. Поскольку пока существует Фейблтаун, он делит синюю бороду от мира простаков. Его деньги могут служить как мечом, так и щитом. Скрюченное логово, штаб-квартира. Оскверненная церковь — одно из многих мест, где скрюченный дядечка проворачивает свои подпольные дела. В ней царит спокойная атмосфера, там гораздо приятнее проводить встречи, чем в холодильнике для мяса или на литейном заводе. Это место полностью отделено от внешнего мира. Единственный способ попасть туда — это воспользоваться одним из многочисленных порталов, отмеченных знаком скрюченного дядечки, колесом Екатерины, разбросанных по городу и не только. Скрюченный дядечка, преступный лорд. Со временем стал одним из самых влиятельных людей Фейблтауна. Начинал он со скрюченной монеты 6 пенсов и скрюченного дома, две вещи, о которых он беспокоился больше, чем о собственной жене или детях, которых он готов убить, если они встанут у него на пути. Скрюченный дядечка заманил многих сказаний в свою криминальную сеть, давая им то, что они хотели, но всегда за высокую цену. Он хитрый, расчетливый и безжалостный. Крошка Тим, дежурный. Пока большинство сказаний считают, что их здоровье и долголетие основано на знаниях мира простаков, о них некоторые не получили ничего подобного. Если в твоей истории основную часть занимают болезни и травмы, то они делают восстановление почти невозможным. По крайней мере, так думает крошка Тим. Ни медицина, ни даже магия не смогли вылечить его ногу. Жизнь на ферме. Ферма со своим местоположением и управлением кажется хорошей альтернативой жизни в Фейблтауне, но тем, кто жил там, так не кажется. Они знают, что она на самом деле является тюрьмой. Место, где ты можешь быть самим собой, делать что хочешь, но не можешь покинуть его. И ничего не изменится, пока сказания, похожие на людей, не начнут беспокоиться, что их отправят на ферму. Они считают, что будут там на руководящих должностях. Так, ну вроде бы всю новую информацию почитали. Давайте начинать последний эпизод. И это будет эпизод 5, Волк-одиночка.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Да, с этого все началось. Этого засранца мы не убили, хотя могли.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Ох, какая красотка.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Я так не думаю, дружок. Эпизод 5, Волк-одиночка.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Прости, пирожок, но ты пойдешь со мной.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I told you, Crooked Man, it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Чувак,
So don't waste
какое
the silver.
сотрудничество.
Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation.
Ой, блядь, чел, ну давай не будем, как бы...
Conspiracy against me.
Чувак, у тебя женщина, которая на меня напала.
Well moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't me. And I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
You piece of shit. I should have fucking known.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one
А,
of my
ну тогда, конечно, тогда
instructions,
можно.
and I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
Давай,
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie.
Он твой работник, ты отвечаешь за ним, я заберу вас
ensuring
обоих.
our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Его грохнут.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
Ну извини, дед.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ну привет, красотка. Ух. Какая женщина.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Эх, волк. Никак ты, блядь, не научишься.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Блять, надо было убить этого
I'd
мудака.
like to say it was
Надо
nice
было.
knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh God.
This way.
Ну, я думаю, хватит уже церемониться, как-то слишком, блядь, мирно все решаются эти вопросики, и боком мне это выходит постоянно.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Так, это что за значок внизу такой? Расстояние. Что, не дать им оторваться? Видимо. Как шончик пошел. Так, главное нигде не облажаться. Блять, не на том, на ту вроде машину упал. Блять, не на ту машину я прыгнул, твою мать. Черт, надо было на другую машину прыгнуть. Кто ж знал.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
На машину-то запрыгнуть нельзя было, что ли? Надо было, может, стоять на месте, кстати. Но, наверное, сбило бы меня просто.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Яно потратили время на его машину. Вот блок шины приколоть, а то сейчас опять какой-нибудь выскочит.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Привет, Джорджи.
Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please,
Если
Sheriff.
придется.
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian,
get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes.
Блять, пару ошибок, он пару людей убил, алло.
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean...
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it.
Ну это тебя
You
полностью
think I don't
оправдывает,
know what that
братан.
means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go
Колодец,
ahead and
братан,
arrest me,
колодец.
but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go
Чё,
right
тебя
ahead.
все равно арестуют, убийца, алло.
Kill her then.
Какая разница?
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what
Сама
they
снимет
want with
ленточку,
my
да?
life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian!
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't! Vivian! No! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
Fuck! Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know
Я не помню, что вроде тоже
Just
сказали.
make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Ну вообще нет, типа... Ну хотя, ладно,
You're just gonna leave me here.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Да. Не знаю, кстати, можно было... Мне кажется, нельзя было спасти эту девочку. Хотя, может, и можно было. Хрен его знает, если честно. Но градус, конечно, в последнем эпизоде сильно поднялся вверх. Металлургия Шепарда.
Still warm. He's here, all right. Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
Того, кому полумертвого чела спасти нельзя было.
Bigby Wolf, The big bad wolf.
Да. Я. Ну-ка, покажись, красотка.
You used to be something. They used to fear you.
В общем-то, и сейчас вроде бы вполне себе боятся.
Their small shivering bodies would fit.
Угу. Серебряные пули, да.
The big bad wolf.
Какая же она
It's
клевая.
about time you showed up. I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
Ну, конечно.
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
По-моему, там на пару пуль меньше стало, по ощущениям. Пить. Ты страшно вырубай. Да, у нее там истинное обличие немножко не такое привлекательное вроде бы. Я вроде нажимаю. А че он свой фильм не получает?
Where are you? Come out and face me.
А нет, все равно прикольно выглядит. Бум. Из носика-то кровь идет. Опа. Здрасте. Вот и гэнгбэнг. Все по одному и тому же бачку-то бьет. Блять, не попал, походу. Сейчас будет круто, это я помню. Да. Большой волк. Очень большой волк. Большой волк умеет снить. Конечно, не домик поросят, но все же. Куда это ты собралась, подруга? Вы только не в глазик. Опа. Обманула. Или нет? Ну, пизда тебе старый получается.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds
Хорошая
6.
причина.
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Ну, конечно.
I didn't kill those women.
Это не я, это мои
And I think you
подручные.
know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd
Ну, он
both
умер,
know
как
that.
бы.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid,
You won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Black Set. Я не знаю, что такое Black Set.
And I worry you're
Сложно.
not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
Подобная игра нет, вряд ли.
He's dead, isn't he?
Есть уже игра следующая на стрим после
My
этой.
point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Ты, блядь, уже не
I'm
такой
sure Miss
смелый.
White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Ну, типа, можно было бы, конечно, убить, но...
I know, but we have to do something.
Все-таки мы шериф.
kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Так, ну хотя бы кто-то вроде будет на моей стороне,
Are
я
you
надеюсь.
okay? It's been hours.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that,
Да,
you
то,
know,
что я его не съел. Понимаю.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You
Тише, тише, тише.
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily.
Чувак, да ты приказал это сделать, это снимает тебя дети.
Bullshit!
Камон.
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right,
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Не мог бы, сука,
He was
встать
a
на место?
total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I
Yep.
more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to—
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was
Охуенно
there to look
присмотрел,
out for you.
братан.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Faples get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but We've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you.
Блять, и мы
Exploiting
уже
your
теперь
hope
типа
for a better
оправдываемся, ну
life.
обалдеть.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Высоси, мудак. Отлично.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard.
Да шериф-то
Now,
слышал.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing
Бля,
this.
это кринж, конечно, немножко.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Так чё, я ему налил
He was
выпить
beaten
и
to mashed
вранье,
apples while
не было такого.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior.
Чел, так
but
я его
I
не
must
трогал,
perish
алло,
from
ну
This
my-
is
так.
completely different.
Я
We
не
all...
трогал,
Not
это очень
order
глупо.
those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't know
Just
what
shut
it-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would
Нормальный
lose
такой рояль.
everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he
Колодец
can
его
never
и
hurt
хорош.
anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been
I
enough
don't get
bloodshed
it.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
Какая
Guess it
прелесть.
does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Колодец его. Колодец. Что тут думать?
Yes, Sheriff.
Оторвать ему
Do
голову.
what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Оу. Серьезно, Волк? Ты серьезно? Это просто дед.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me.
Оторвать ему голову.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
For Lily.
Бля, может надо было башку оторвать под конец.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
What?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ну, хрюндель. Ну, хитрец.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Ага, тут, видимо, это не переведено, что ли? Ну ё-моё. Понял. Понял, принял. Пам-пам-пам. Ну, замечательно. Концовку обосрали. Так, сейчас надо, видимо... Да. Придется репостить. Смотрел тоже, что там люди пишут. Сейчас. Это не из-за русика, это именно баг игры. Сейчас починим, попробуем. Сейчас целостность файлов проверю на всякий. Вроде бы это быстро делается. Я что-то подумал, что это maybe из-за русика, но нет. Так, вроде все файлы прошли проверку. Давай попробуем. Есть тут есть какие-то чекпоинты. Очень надеюсь, что тут есть какие-то сохранения. Не придется с самого... Да, нормально. Главное, чтобы еще заработало.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Джеки.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Эх, Рюндель. Можно было ему, кстати, в начале игры ни хера не давать, ничего бы не изменилось. Наверное. Хотя он вроде, так сказать, славный свин. Жаб-жабыч.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Не знаю, я мог бы
Sorry about
помочь
all
как-то?
this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Не мог, да.
Wait,
Жаль.
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Еще не дать всем на Д, кстати. Можно было и не собирать эти деньги, видимо.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Ну,
Saying
жаб-жабыч.
goodbye?
Ну, негодяй.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Да, не самый
I didn't
умный
want
ход.
anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
Как соску ребенку дать.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Ooh.
You?
I walked her over here.
So That piece of fabric I found near there. That was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there, and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew...
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Я, блять, очень надеюсь, что будет вторая часть этой игры. Блядь, мне интересно, где 1,5%, которые отказали помочь ребенку. Только 38% кинуло его в этот. Неужели, типа... Еще и в живых? Я помню, я первый раз подходил, я его прям там и шлепнул. Интересно. А при этом Джорджа почти все убили. Ну, клево, клево. Так, особая статистика. Сказать, что ему едили на улице, впечатлили своего детектива, дали с ним допросе, избили, обещали ему защиту. Да я там чуть-чуть буквально. Дали ему выпить, помогли ему избежать фермы, ударили Крейна. Теперь поднялся и бросили. Дали деньги в драки с дровосека, оставили умирать, имели его клуб. Спасли, ну хотя бы кого-то спасли. Дали покурить. Решили подождать. Вступились. Ну вот такой был Among Us. Игра на самом деле очень клевая. Вот есть некоторое ощущение, что на последних эпизодах они как будто вот что-то не успевали. Немножко все так очень скомканно, и эпизоды по длительности меньше, чем первые 3. Но тем не менее, по-моему, игра просто отличная. Особенно для жанра, так сказать, кинца. Что ж, сейчас где-то минут 10 я сделаю перерыв, перезапущу стрим, и мы начнем новую игру. Ну, собственно, третьи души, раз уж нам включили онлайн. Настало время их пройти. минут через 10, собственно, я перезапущу стрим. Спасибо всем, кто был на сегодняшнем завершении Волка. И увидимся буквально сейчас.